I'm actually really looking forward to Dead Island 2. Wow, extended gameplay reveal. Well, this is gonna be the solidifier to see if it actually looks good.
What you're about to see is a short work-in-progress preview of Dead Island 2 gameplay. And just a glimpse of the wider, epic pulp adventure spanning the undead streets of LA.
Did they pull it off?
Our journey starts in Bel Air, just a few hours after the introduction of the game.
Oh.
Infected, but somehow immune to the zombie virus. Our immediate goal is to reach the authorities at the Halperin Hotel, an evac center south of here, in Beverly Hills.
Evac center this way.
I really like this setting.
Halperin Hotel. Get
Reminds me
my
of like
suit ready.
GTA.
Between our roster of 6 slayers,
Zombies.
we've selected Danny,
You fecker.
a foul-mouthed brawler from Ireland
Oh,
with
God.
a twisted sense of humor. She's a tenacious, yet balanced character, well-suited to an agile style of combat.
That kick reminds me of Dying Light. Yeah, you gotta take off the fucking
Staying
bars,
mobile
man.
And waiting for your moment to strike will be key to surviving with this playstyle.
Oh, shit.
Hitting stuff solves everything.
Each of our slayers have different personalities, stats, and starting abilities. But thanks to our flexible skill system, you can personalize their fighting style in any way you see fit. Let's pause a second. Thanks to our revolutionary dismemberment technology.
Oh
called
my
flesh,
god.
Crushing bones, slicing muscles, and melting zombies will always look bloody.
Dude, this game looks so much better when they shut off
This
the fucking
realistic
UI.
locational damage is not only for show, but will allow players to strategically target
I'm literally
the
playing this game
individual
with
weaknesses of
nothing
different
on.
deadly foes.
Yeah, they had like a mobile fucking UI dev.
Despite the outbreak, our world is alive and kicking with oddball survivors and crazy side quests to complete.
Are you still out there? Can you hear me? Blasted. Hello? Don't run away. We need to help each other.
Let's ignore this request for now and continue towards the Halperin Hotel.
I should check my map. All these streets look the same.
The road to Beverly Hills is just beyond that mansion.
Yeah, I really like the setting.
Pass up a shortcut.
It makes it more fun, right?
Seems like we have enough firepower, but we should be careful nonetheless.
Jesus.
Sometimes, it's best to choose when and when not to engage. So let's try to find some shelter. If you feel the urge to fight, though, our world is filled with tons of exciting weapons.
Yeah, this looks
each with
awesome,
their
man.
own unique and brutal fighting style.
It looks really good too. Look at the fucking shine on the blood on the ground. What is this, Unreal Engine? Look at the interior of the house and the fucking lighting on the blood. Jesus, this looks sick, man. This looks like a better Dying Light. Oh my god, that blood looks insane. What the fuck is
For some
this?
satisfying dismemberment, bladed weapons are always king. And thanks to our flesh system, cutting through zombies with your katana feels as smooth as slicing butter. For some tactical crowd control, look no further than strong, heavy tools like a sledgehammer.
Oh my god. Dude, that kick just like fucking comes out of nowhere. Jesus.
Blunt weapons like this are perfect for crushing
Oh my
bones
God.
and clearing a path.
This looks like it's fun.
Alongside a copious amount of melee weapons, guns offer a powerful addition to your arsenal.
Oh yeah, there's guns, of
capable
course.
slaying long-range targets and triggering deadly traps and explosions.
Damn.
Just be careful not to waste too many bullets while you're having fun.
Okay, back on track to get to this hotel of theirs. Smells like me ma's boiled stew.
We found the evac checkpoint. The road to Beverly Hills is just up ahead. Things are about to get a lot rougher, so we should upgrade our weapons and equip ourselves for the challenges ahead. With
Hey, yo, when does
workbenches
this come out
scattered
again?
all over Los Angeles, players can retrofit their tools with DIY mods and perks, creating the most obnoxiously crazy weapons.
April?
From flaming katanas to electrified daggers and exploding hammers. The possibilities
What the
are
hell?
endless. And the outcome.
Wolverine
always
claws? It looks like it runs well. Hopefully it's actually optimized for PC.
Like most of the districts
Oh
in
my
LA,
God.
there are multiple pathways we can take to reach our destination. With challenges to unlock, characters to meet, and stashes to uncover, venturing off the beaten path has its benefits. Sounds like someone's having a party. Let's check it out.
Hello?
What the hell?
Sorry, zombie. Party's over.
Not a zombie, just...
Is it a pizza?
Hey, do you have pizza?
Of course I do. Now let us in.
Yeah. Well, if I open this door, a whole load of zombies might rush in, and I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing.
The lip sync is
Why
good.
You left the gate wide open?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're having this big party, right? And some of the guys, not me, were riding on a gate, and it broke. Now, there's a whole bunch of spares in the garage, but it's like full of riffraff.
Fine. I'll give closing it a lash.
Oh, killer. I'll hit the garage button. You bounce the party crashers and fix things up. And then, dude, mi casa is your casa. Hey, Roxy, we got company. Find your jeans.
What the fuck?
We've agreed to fix the Rockstar's gate. Time to go to work.
Hell yeah! Fighting music. I can jam to this.
With dozens of deadly zombie types, each undead archetype you encounter presents a unique challenge with different strengths and weaknesses to overcome.
Okay. This has been fun, boys, but I should close that gate now.
God damn.
Circuit breaker.
Yeah, this game's kind of interesting. It has it looks like really good elements and then some elements that gotta play it to see if it actually. I think the gore system and the killing looks fun on the zombies. The crafting and the changing of the weapons looks pretty good.
To better face this zombie horde, we expanded the equipment at the player's disposal. Curveballs are a brand new, exciting addition, offering both lethal and tactical advantages. Take meat bait, for example. A nasty sack of blood and guts that can draw zombies away from you.
Ah.
Perfect for some gruesome distraction.
Yeah, it might be repetitive. I don't know.
Perfect fit.
Ricky! Not now, babe, please!
Genius.
Hey, were you getting the pizza, or were you fighting zombies in the yard?
Feeding pizza to the zombies.
Oh, right.
You say pizza?
Right.
No pizza.
Sorry, man. Big evacuation party, you know. Oh, shit. We gotta get to the evac. Roxy? Roxy, hey.
Oh. You have to, like,
should
escort
get back
them?
on track to the
No.
evac center. From the iconic Hollywood Hills and Venice Beach to the A-lister mansions in Santa Monica and Bel Air neighborhoods, our story takes players on an epic roller coaster ride through LA's most iconic, vibrant landmarks. The Halperin Hotel is just down the valley. Occupied by the now undead military and ravaged by massive earthquakes and wildfires, the hotel is now a powder keg. Lucky for us, though, we've introduced a powerful set of skill cards that enhance Slayer abilities.
Skill
To level the
cards.
playing field. What's more, players can swap and combine them, tailoring their playstyle to suit any scenario.
The Halperin Hotel. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Yeah, I love the
Quiet,
setting,
isn't it?
but we'll see, man. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try it out. We'll see. It kind of looks like it's better than Dying Light.
We've
Dying Light,
decided
I feel
to
like takes
adjust
it.
Danny's build to
Dying
better
Light
resist
2.
close quarter attacks and deal slow but powerful damage.
Oh, Dying Light 2. I had to stop playing that game. Yeah, the first one was so much better. Alright, that slam move seems pretty damn good. Well, it seems like every explosion has a slow-mo.
In Dead Island 2, your environment is also another resource to exploit in your quest for survival. From car batteries to gas canisters and acid spills, chaining elemental effects like electricity, fire, and caustic acid is just another way to wreak havoc on the dead.
Fury mode? The fuck?
While locked at this stage in the game, by tapping into your corrupted DNA, you'll be able to unleash deadly mutations and explosive abilities that mimic the powers of the undead.
Yeah, like I said, this is kind of weird. Like, some of the
call
elements
this
are a little odd.
Fury mode.
Some of the elements of this game
With the
reminds me of like an
military all but
arcade game.
gone, we need to find another way to contact the authorities. While scavenging for resources, we'll have to face new and unexpected zombie encounters.
It is an arcade game at heart. Yeah. Oh, you have to collect resources and shit, of course. Jesus. I mean, yeah, like the gun looks good. Fucking palmed him.
What's a little fire, eh? I'm sure I can find something to put it out.
In Dead Island 2, you'll face more than simple walkers. These deadly and challenging mutations pose unique threats. Beyond the dozens of grotesque variants in LA, Apex are hyper-mutated zombies that pose terrifying challenges.
Oh my
with
God,
unique
that guy.
powers and behaviors. And our standard zombies come in all sorts of unexpected variants. With the fire extinguished, our hotel excursion ends with Danny discovering a functioning military radio.
Breaker, Breaker, can anyone hear me?
I hear you. I'm Dr. Reed.
Unaware that another sinister and quite unique encounter is waiting in the dark.
Doctor, I'll need to be putting me on hold for just a moment.
Hey, wait! I need you! You have to get here! Hello? You okay?
Our behind-the-scenes preview has come to an end. But with so
Is that a
much
zombie
more to
in a
show you
wedding
in the coming
dress?
months, we hope you enjoyed this small snippet of Dead Island 2.
Yeah, I
See you in LA,
mean,
Slayer.
it's so weird. It says Alexa game control. How much does Amazon pay to get that icon right there? It's so random. Literally, no one fucking uses Alexa game control. Like, who?
Alexa, move me to the next quest. Alexa.
Get the hell out of here. I don't know. This looked like it could be kind of fun. We'll see, man. I honestly, this video was like a solid gameplay reveal. Yeah. I think it looked kind of decent. Some of the elements were kind of questionable at best, but yeah. Chat, I should make Poggoli 5, all right? And we go into esports, but I have to scout a fucking god at Street Fighter. Instead of investing in a team, you go with the one guys. Street Fighter 6 sponsor a fucking beast at the game. It would be sick to fucking watch his journey. I don't know though. I don't know who the free agents are in the Street Fighter 6 realm, but it would be kind of cool. And yeah, I mean, I could ask. I know some people in the Street Fighter community. I could ask them. It'd be fucking sick, dude. Like, I don't think it's worth going with a team unless, you know, you start small. Even an RTS player. I don't know what the biggest RTS is, tournament-wise. But you start off with the 1 games. But I think it would be cooler to do Street Fighter 6, maybe a Tekken Pro. Obviously, like, pay for his travels, everything he needs. I don't know how it works. I need to look more into it. But I think it would be kind of sick to do. The idea is cool, and then I won't probably execute it, but if I were to ever do that, I'd start with that. Then you go to the 5-man teams and expand that way. Get like a Counter-Strike team and then a Valorant team. True. And get a 1 guy for Trackmania. Problem is, I don't think pros in Trackmania make any money. So there's not like a huge incentive for people to like... The most money that person would be making would be being on an org and paying a salary to him. I don't think you'd make a shit ton of money in a Trackmania tournament. See if Justin Wong's a free agent. I don't know. I don't know. It would be interesting. Look at ZRT Cup. I doubt it. 2 players per team in Trackmania. Jay Wong is retired. Oh, he's not coming back for the $1 million tournament. I'd fucking brush off the controller if I was him. I'd be like, yo, let's do an encore. He's competing in SF6? Yeah, why would he not do that? I'd be like, yo, I can do this. He has a family now. All the more reason to do a Street Fighter 6 tournament. Literally the biggest prize pool in Street Fighter history. Apparently there were files in one of the new NVIDIA... So, I don't know. Then some people are saying it's been like this for a while, and the last couple of NVIDIA drivers have had it, but there's like a file, I forgot what you open up, but it says CSGO 2 on it or something. I don't know, man, I don't know. But yeah, it makes sense. If they ever made another Counter-Strike, I don't think it would be like going from 1.6 to Source. I doubt it. You know, especially with Counter-Strike hitting insane peak players, why would they then make a new EXE? And then make a bunch of people like migrate over. The only other thing I can think of is if they do that, they make it a buy-to-play Counter-Strike to kind of double dip. But then the other thing is they're probably going to do what they're doing with Dota 2, where it just slowly converts into Source 2. So it's just like a Source 2 Counter-Strike. Forspoken Studio shut down. Oh shit, really? Well... Anyone surprised?
Anyone surprised? Anyone surprised?
The biggest thing about this is the fact that it's EVE Online devs, and literally hearing about EVE Online stories and how high the stakes are. So I'm curious them bringing that into a fantasy world. It's kind of cool. It's going to be a very different MMO then.
Is where we belong. Exploring this vast and wondrous world. Its treasures call out to be discovered. Its ancient secrets beckon us ever deeper into the unknown. The further we journey from the safety of the light, the greater the rewards and the dangers.
It's pretty sick.
This world, it is for us. Here, together, we can build ourselves a home.
I mean, you know, this reminds me of, are they going to do something kind of in line with Mortal Online and Arcade? Is that kind of what they're going to be doing here with this game? Because this isn't going to be your traditional MMO for the people who fucking... It's not going to be like going to Throne and Liberty, which is like your typical fucking MMO formula with like more fluff added, but the same bullshit. This is going to be like a radically different MMO. But I'm curious just because it's ex-EVE Online devs, and like I've heard of fucking EVE Online since like started streaming. I don't know. I really think it's gonna be more like look at Mortal Online changed so much shit. Oh, there's gameplay on the official announcement. But like Mortal Online's not popular at all. And look how many systems they change. It's not like it's a very niche
game that many of us have been practicing throughout our professional careers to make.
And that's why everyone on the team is leading this game, because this is the game that we've been wanting to play for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this project for 20 years almost.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
We feel we're creating a common dream here, which is bigger than our own.
Nah, I've tried playing EVE Online. That shit's fucking like a spreadsheet game. It's not my style. No, thank you. But
Pax Dei is very much what you.
It's a sick concept.
It's a world. It's a place which is real, feels real. It's always there, but most importantly, you're there with other people, and that's really what the sandbox is all about. It is about maximizing human interaction in a meaningful way, and we feel, you know, this is the holy grail in MMO design.
So the name of the game, Pax Dei, like we're calling it the Divine Peace, and it's based on around the idea the way we're constructing the world is, as a new player, you start in what we're calling the Heartlands. So these are safe valleys in which you're allowed to build with your friends and form the communities, and do a lot of crafting, and have your villages in. And these are like the peaceful areas that are guaranteed to like not be very dangerous. So you're going to be in relative safety when you're in these areas.
So we have modularity built in how we do the visuals of it. The good thing about doing it that way is that we also then give players in the crafting part of our game a lot of flexibility and customizability. And we're pushing this very, very far for Pax Dei.
Kind of look like New World a little bit.
For the player, we offer a character which has multiple different layers. So depending on what type of game you as a player want to play, you can combine these items which have specific stats.
The thing that I'm most proud about this game is the procedural costume and surface generator that I made for character art, which is a procedural way of controlling the metals and leathers in the game, how they behave and how they look.
All of it is meant to at least be to some extent historically accurate. It goes extremely in depth.
So like kind of like Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Variety.
Wait, is this fantasy or is it medieval? What did they say?
Choose to go on adventures and like
it's fantasy, isn't it?
And start go exploring and go to like PvE adventures that are much more dangerous and like experience PvP when you're outside the valleys and you're basically not protected by the Divine Peace.
What
Yeah,
we've
that looks
done is
very
harvested
alpha.
a lot of myths and fables from stories around the world and implement them in our own way.
Magic is real. Ghosts are real. The extent of knowledge is not known. And this basically plays onto our built-in instincts as humans, you know. We like home, we like cozy, but we're still curious about the darkness, you know, and we also want to experience adventure and danger.
I like the aesthetic of the game. I think it looks sick. I like the style for sure. I mean, it is alpha, so it's like, you know, this game's still probably like 4 years off until it comes out. I really like the style of the game. I hope they pull off the gameplay, because this is, once again, EVE Online devs. No one, guaranteed, EVE Online PvP is not fucking fun. Even the combat in EVE Online is not fucking fun. It's not fucking fun. It's the stories and the communities in EVE Online and the high stakes in EVE Online that is what makes EVE Online cool. And when you read about it, cool. They ain't very fucking good when it comes to... Yeah, when it comes to gameplay, Granted, it's an old-ass game.
There's more in this world than it might seem at first. And that also provides the sort of progression into the game. Like, the further you head out, the increasing the dangers and also the rewards would be.
I think it will take a very long time if you want to really explore everything of the world. But yeah, it's going to be super big.
Yeah, I like how it's a more medieval armor. Like, it seems like
Pax
they're...
Dei, we're using Unreal
That's why
Engine 5,
reminds me of Kingdom Come.
This allows us to do incredibly vast worlds in incredible details.
We have this semi-procedural approach where the human makes the...
Actually, wait, hold up. Didn't EVE Online devs make another game? Or wasn't there like an FPS tie-in that like came out and died? What was that fucking game? I remember. Dust 514. Oh yeah, what happened to that game? Wasn't it gonna be like an FPS that it sounded sick? It was gonna be an FPS that you could like play and like harvest resources of sorts, and then it would kind of transfer into EVE Online, like a connected world. But I don't know what happened to it. Did it actually come out?
And important decisions, and then the
yeah, it was console only. Yeah.
You can
Shared
change
economy.
things in a really large scale in a matter of seconds.
Striking that right balance between areas that are nice to play in, but have those cool views and epic views of the mountains.
Currently, we're focusing on the PC platform, and we're focusing on launching it on Steam. We're also working on multi-platform. We have the game working for other platforms, and we already have prototypes of that, but the current focus is the PC launch on Steam. The ultimate idea is that we want the game to be playable from any device. It's a way to casually engage with the game. You're maybe at work or, you know, or in the car, and it's very handy to be able to do this from any device, like a mobile device.
In the car.
I have never owned a gaming PC, and I have always admired the beautiful worlds that PC players...
Head of studio founder has never owned a gaming PC.
...experience, and this is my chance actually as a more casual gamer to join in on the fun, together with the core MMO players, having my own little niche thing to do in the world of Pax Dei.
So
that's very interesting.
Like games that look similar, but like never experienced that in the context of MMOs, I'm hoping that this game is going to be the one for you that actually breaks the barrier and you want to join an MMO.
You know, it's both for very casual and very hardcore. And the beauty is when we have these two playstyles meet, that's where the magic happens, because they will need each other.
So experienced players can support new players, and new players can just get new gear and join their friends.
Yeah, like that looks sick. Their lighting's on point. Like I think I like the vibe they're going with here. The question is, will they actually fucking pull it off? Making an MMO in fucking 2023 is like, hats off to you. Good luck.
In an adventure.
Unless you're like
But a
NC
solo
Soft
player
or whatever
a
the
casual
fuck.
player, you can
So you have
provide
a
like
shit
an
ton of
incredible
money.
amount of value and kind of feed the market in your area, or like find the market that has some kind of need.
Good luck.
You don't need to participate in the big drama. But the
It
fact
takes
that
balls.
there is big drama happening in the world gives the world the context. You know, you will see the soldiers, you know, going to war. You will feel it.
Everyone finds a role to play because everyone in the world of Pax Dei matters.
New World didn't fail. I think New World was a success. They definitely made fucking
I got
profit
really
off that
excited about
game.
the game because I ran in the empty world, and I could imagine in my head, like at some point in years to come, all
Dude,
of
they
these buildings
definitely
will be-
made money off in New World. Even if New World's not your cup of tea, or if you think New World is dead in terms of player base, I don't think they give a shit. It's not a subscription-based game. They just wanted it's buy to play. So I'm pretty sure they definitely made profit on it. I don't think so. They added a battle pass? Wait, New World added a battle pass? I guess now they're just kind of milking.
built by someone.
And yeah, it's not
real,
dead. There's like
an actual
50,000
person.
players.
And that felt really nice. I want to be part of this, building this crazy world.
I mean, there's potential here. I think it's very, very cool that EVE Online Deads are making a fantasy
It's going to be a long
game.
journey. We view being the stagehands of Pax Dei as being more like a marathon rather than a single performance. And that's kind of the key to standing up a world like this and also creating the team around it.
We are incredibly excited to see how players will build, you know, civilizations up from, you know, the small house into the smaller villages, into the towns, into the cities, you know, building out the infrastructure for farming and crafting and blacksmithing and alchemy and finding the resources and studying the magic.
Seeing things that we haven't even imagined so far.
You know, the hallmark of any good MMO is to have an initial theory of how the game will evolve, but understand completely that the game in 10 years, 20 years will probably be completely different from the initial game. It's the game of a lifetime.
I believe it's going to be something incredible.
I can't wait to people to play the game and see how they like it.
Yes, I want to see people's faces playing the game and discovering everything that we've prepared for them.
Stage is yours, and we just can't wait to see the world that you make of it.
I definitely like how it's more medieval vibe. You see like very cool castles
So
that
please
look
go to
historical and shit.
playpaxday.com or find Pax Dei on Steam, wishlist us, and we'll begin opening up access for our first wave of testers before too long.
I don't know though. I don't know. You know, like I always go back to fucking Mortal Online. I feel like if anything, they might be trying to go in that direction. Mortal Online's fucking hardcore. You have to go to the shit ass library and learn. You have to sit there and like read a book that's like a 3-hour cast bar that takes literally real time 3 hours to fill up for you to learn shit. Like, Mortal Online's super fucking niche, and I feel like they're kind of potentially doing that with this game, where you're gonna have to, like, learn alchemy and stuff like that. No one fucking plays this game anymore. Oh, I know, Mortal Online 2. And these games don't hit for everybody. I played this for a bit. I actually really like the concept of this game. But yeah, like it had good elements. But this looks way more fantasy than Pax D, like looking at the screenshots. That's why I think Pax D is more medieval. Like it's more Kingdom Come Deliverance than it is fantasy. Like I don't think you're gonna be seeing a shit ton of orcs and shit in Pax D or whatever the fuck the game's called. Is it Pax D? Yeah, you're gonna be seeing more like, feels like you're in like a fucking timepiece. Played 1 hour on Sub Sunday, 1,527 people in game. No, bitch, I played this shit for 18 hours, bitch. Okay, who the fuck are you? I played this shit for 18 hours. All right, there was a lot going on. This was not like any other MMO. So for your typical MMO fan who keeps jumping from every MMO to every MMO, Pax D sounds like it's going to be more like this game, where it's going to be a very different formula. I doubt there's going to be, I don't know, I might be wrong, but it doesn't seem like the type of MMO where there's going to be like dungeons and raids. It's more like you're cultivating, even though this game has dungeons and raids, it seems like you're more cultivating community, the land, and like professions and trade routes. And like that seems like it's more the style of the game, which isn't bad. I'm curious though. I'm curious if they pull it off. I think it takes a shit ton to make an MMO in current year. You know, unless, like I said, you're NCSoft or you're publishing like Amazon does. Amazon, whatever you say, they're doing it smart because they take established games from the East and bring them to the West. Or they take games that will be or have a following in the East or have popularity brewing in the East with devs that have experience and then publishing them in the West, which is safer. I mean, yeah, I like the style of the game. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I mean, I guess when it comes to the fantasy element, you see this fucking crazy ass looking thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm curious. I'm always curious about the next MMO, or what's happening. You know, will it actually hit? Who knows? Who knows?